Hey, everybody, good morning. Time for the news on the last day of June. That's right, it's June 30th. Here we go. So, a bunch of softball players made all district teams. Good for them and their families. Congratulations. We are proud of you. North Carolina grad, excuse me, looks like from Lenore Ryan, because that's the sweatshirt she's wearing, took her first trip on an airplane to go do a bone marrow donation to help save a life. How about that? Good for her. July 4th forecast, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, high point surrounding areas expected to top 100 degrees. Not going to make it. Neighbors of the Microsoft data center site in North Carolina say noise and work interrupting their lives. I hadn't looked that up yet. I told you I was going to learn about that. I don't know what the objection is. Construction site, they're breaking ground for Freddy's Steak Burgers. Do we know anything about Freddy's Steak Burgers? I do not. Well, go on. Get open. Let's have one. Wilkes native Zach Galifianakis. What a fabulous name, isn't it, really? All right. But he did an article in one of many celebrities in People magazine talking about their favorite places, favorite spots in their home states. And Zach Galifianakis is from Wilkes County, local boy, and still owns a farm there and lives there part of the year. Anyway, he talked about a restaurant. It was Glenn's Diner, and Dolly Parton's everybody's been to Glenn's Diner. They've been in business for half a century or something, and that's one of his favorite spots. So I always like it when local people who make it big remember from where they came. So good for him. That, I told y'all the other day, postal carrier got kidnapped and murdered, and now they have the guy in custody that they think did that. And this federal charges, because he was on the job, apparently. There's got to be more in that story. How out of your mind do you have to be just go kidnap, murder somebody anyway? But then the federal, I'm sure he was looking for someone federal to make it worse. But there's more to that story. I just can't believe that would arbitrarily happen. What else we got? Oh, yeah. Council members in Winston-Salem, this started a few years ago. One of them sent an email saying some apparently unpleasant things about another one, and then it went back and forth. Well, they've settled that now. And one council member's part of their mediation has had to write a letter of public apology. So, all right. Oh, my gosh. Okay, yeah, the ACC men's basketball tournament will return to Greensboro next year and in 2029. As it should. The ACC men's basketball tournament should be in Greensboro in perpetuity. There's no reason for it to be in Charlotte, in Washington, in Atlanta, and we love those places, and those are fabulous people, but that's just stupid. Okay, what else we got here? A man charged for killing two people after breaking into a Lexington mobile home. They got his picture here on the screen. It's a little discomforting. I'll leave it at that. Greensboro police are investigating a restaurant break-in downtown of the Gate City. They ripped out the ductwork. I mean, you really had to get in. You wanted to get in, didn't you? Okay. Man charged after pedestrian killed. Southeast coast to tropical development over the next week. So, yes, we could. It's hurricane season, so that's really not news, but it is news. According to new census estimates, the South is the only place in the U.S. where child population grew. Okay, our children grew. Miles, I swear, boy, he gets taller by the minute. Okay. Second Harvest Food Bank still collecting food because so many folks are in need. Oh, wow. Officers, this is in Winston-Salem, arrest, I guess it's Winston-Salem News, arrest a man in a church parking lot. He had flamethrowers and crossbows in his truck. Never leave home without it, I suppose. Goodness. All right, time runs short. What else we got? Trump will not veto housing bill. Okay. There's a Disney settlement. Vanilla Ice did not perform at Trump's Great American State Fair that has nobody in attendance. He had that rally. I'm talking about President Trump. They said there were fewer than 1,000 people there. Now, that was according to multiple reputable news sources like NBC and MSN and all this stuff. Fewer than 1,000 people showed up for the grand opening of this great American state fair. The White House the next day announced that there were more than 45,000 people in attendance. Oh, you can look at the pictures and the video. Of course, when did the truth mean anything? What am I thinking? All right, there's stuff about NBA and Major League Baseball. No arrest after more than 100 dogs dead were found at a California rescue. I don't like stories about animals. That just kind of make me, that's not good. And yesterday in World Cup action, Brazil held off Japan, final score 2-1. Morocco defeated the Netherlands on PKs, that final 3-2. And then the other big matchup, now we're down to it. You win in advance, you lose, you go home. Your World Cup 2026 adventure is over. Germany, one of the favorites, who called Winston-Salem home during their World Cup preparations and competition, lost to Paraguay yesterday in PKs. So 2 of the 3 matches yesterday went to PKs. Paraguay down Germany 4-3. Goodness. All right. So Germany going home. Netherlands going home. Japan going home. Morocco, Paraguay, and Brazil all advanced to the round of 16. There you go. There's plenty to talk about this morning on your way into wherever, or in the break room, or at the breakfast table with your kiddos and grand kiddos. Have a spectacular Tuesday. Don't forget a Hey Y'all coming up this afternoon. See you later. Bye.